All right. Good evening to you. It's Alfie Malone with a very special, big, juicy quiz because it is St. Patrick's Day. Luckily, I have my St. Patrick's hat to cover up my increasingly long hair. So, a very Irish quiz for you this week. The rules, as always, are very simple. I ask you questions, you write down what you think the answer is. If you get them right, you get a point. Pretty easy, yeah? No Googling, that's not allowed, but all other forms of cheating are quite okay. Right then, there's 100 points up for grabs today on the big juicy quiz. Let's get cracking with our first round, as always, bits and bobs, but this week, of course, with a bit of an Irish style to 'em. No, I won't bother trying to do an Irish accent because it's hard enough trying to do this one. Right, question number 1 on the big quiz this week. What lies on top of an Irish coffee? What lies on top of an Irish coffee? The answer is not someone who's drunk too many Irish coffees. You got the idea, it's pretty simple. What lies on top? Question number 2. What traditional instrument does Sharon Corr of the Corrs play? What traditional instrument does Sharon Corr of the Corrs play? What do you think? Now remember, my advice, as always, if you don't know the answer, have a guess, because altogether now, it's always worth a guess. Question number 3. What music competition did the priests from Father Ted once enter? Which music competition did the priests from Father Ted once enter? Shouldn't be too hard, there aren't that many. Question number 4. A traditional Irish stew contains which meat? A traditional Irish stew contains which meat? As always, I'll give you a quick recap after each round and a little chance to scratch your heads. Question number 5. Armagh, the orchard county, is known for which fruit? Which fruit is Armagh, the orchard county, best known for? Question number 6. Who duetted with Westlife on Against All Odds? Who duetted with Westlife on Against All Odds? You remember them? They were like the mini Boyzones. Question number 7. Which Irish islands give a name to a type of woolly jumper? Which Irish islands give a name to a type of woolly jumper? How many woolly jumpers do you know? Question number 8. What does the circle at the centre of a Celtic cross represent? What does the circle in the middle of a Celtic cross represent? And next up, not surprisingly, is number 9. Name the famous Irish actor who played James Bond. Name the famous Irish actor who played James Bond. And top of the shop for your bits and bobs round number 10. If you were eating a boxty, what would it be? What is a boxty? So there are your first 10 questions on the Big Juicy Quiz. Now this week, a new rule. Once you've written them down, you cannot change them. I tell you this because other things in the quiz tonight might change your answers. So, once you've written them down, you cannot change them. Okay? I mean, let's be fair, no one will know if you did, but that's the rules, alright? And now here's a chance to have a quick think and a quick guess to fill in any gaps. Right in, if you were late coming in, like so many people are each week, here's Alfie with a quick recap of our first 10 questions. Number 1, what lies on top of an Irish coffee? What lies on top of an Irish coffee? Number 2, what traditional instrument does Sharon Corr play? Number 3, what competition did the priest in Father Ted enter? Number 4, a traditional Irish stew contains what meat? Number 5, Armagh, the orchard county, is known for which fruit in that orchard? Number 6, who duetted with Westlife on Against All Odds? Number 7, which Irish islands give their name to a type of woolly jumper? Question number 8, what does the circle at the middle of a Celtic cross represent? Number 9, who's the Irish actor who played James Bond? And number 10, if you were eating a boxty, what would you be eating? There's your first 10 questions. And we move on to round number... Oh no, a bonus question now. If you never played with me before, do your own jokes. This is your chance to get 10 bonus points. How many times has the Republic of Ireland won the Eurovision Song Contest? Oh. How many times has Ireland won the Eurovision? That's got to be worth a guess, because it's worth 10 points. Says so right there. And now we'll move on to round number 2. Round number 2 this week is Paddy Pictures. Okay, it's a bit like Dingbats. Well, it is Dingbats, except it's got a different name for St Patrick's Day. Okay, and they are all things Irish music related. Okay, so think pop stars and bands, and you won't be far off. Number 1 is pretty easy if you ask me. There's your picture. Work out something to do with Irish music from that picture. And if you can't, Go home. You're out too late. So you get the idea. I'll show you a picture and you'll get an Irish band or an Irish singer. See, like this one. Which Irish music band or singer can you get from this? And like the little funny man on the telly says, just say what you see. Things will get harder, I promise you. Number three, something to do with Irish music, and you can put inverted commas around the word music. What do we reckon? In the news this week, sadly. Anyway, number 4. Now, they don't get much easier than that. I mean, it's a gift, really, it's a gift. A little St. Patrick's Day gift from me. Number 5, which Irish music band or singer would you get from that picture? And moving swiftly on to number 6. Number 6. Think about it, think about it. See, that'll teach you for writing in and telling us dingbats was your favourite. Number 7 looks a bit like that. And that is deliberate, I might add. This is not an error. Think about what you can see. Think about who it is and what's happened. I am miming a clue. I hope that helped. Right, number 8. Oh, really? Once again, my advice is to think fairly literally, and you'll have a fair idea of the Irish band or singer that you'd get from that picture. Guess it all comes down to how well you know your Irish bands, really. Number 9. Oh, gift. An absolute gift. The answer is not Scooby-Doo Maltesers, but what is it? All you got to know is what that is and what that is. Simple, right? And number 10. something to do with Irish music. But what is it? Sneaky that one. Right, I'm going to give you a little time to think and then I'll give you a quick recap. Right then, here's a quick recap of our Paddy Pictures, which is Dingbats with the posh name. All things to do with Irish music. So think singers or bands and you won't be far off. Right, number one. Oh, how easy was that one? Right. And number two looked a bit like that. Which band or singer would you get? Number three. I guess it really comes down to whether you know who that man there is. And if you do, you'll get something to do with Irish music. Well, think Irish anyway. Number four looked like that. And to be fair, you're not getting any easier than that. Number five. Number six. Oh, think about it. Number seven. Sneaky, I reckon, number seven. Number eight. Irish band or Irish singer, but what do you get from the picture? Number nine. An absolute gift, I think you'll agree. And number 10. And those are your 10 Paddy Pictures or Dingbats. And now here is your chance to win 10 bonus points with the sneakiest Paddy Picture you'll see. We need an Irish band or singer. What do you get from that? £10 up for grabs here. I'm going to give you one little clue because it's St Patrick's Day and the Guinness is kicking in. In that building, nothing is cold. Something to do with Irish music should come your way when you put the picture together. And if you don't know, well, have a guess, because it's always worth a guess. Especially when there's 10 points up for grabs. Right, round number 3, fill your face. I am going to show you 10 food items that you would associate with the Emerald Isle, and you have to tell me what they are. For some of them, don't think too cleverly. Number 1. Do you know what it's called? If the pubs were open, there'd be heaps of this being made today. Right, item number 2 to fill your face. But what is it? Right, don't be too clever about it and you'll probably get the right answer. Looks very tempting, actually. And there's a couple of answers I will accept for this. But remember, it is St Patrick's Day. Right then. Number 3 looks a bit like that. But what is it? And food item number 4. Ooh, oh my word. That's what it looks like, but what is it called? Some of these are a little bit tricky, I warn you. Some of them look very unappetising, I have to say. Others, though, look very appetising. What is that? And food item number 6 on St Patrick's Day is that one there. Don't be too clever, just write down what you think it is. Traditionally eaten with one of the other items you've seen. Right, number 7. Looks like that. Have you seen one before, and do you know the name? Here's number 8. Oh my word. Oh my word. I don't think I'll be serving that anytime soon, but do you know what it's called? Yes, they are what you think they are. I've never seen one of those in O'Neill's. Number 9. Back to normality, I reckon. And if you're a fan of really bad jokes, in the name of the law. And number 10 looks like that. But what's it called? And those are your 10 food items associated with St Patrick's Day. Have a quick think. Any gaps? Just think of something quick, but no Googling, no Googling. Right, your chance to fill in any gaps you might have. I will show them to you one more time. It's fill your face. Fill your face. No, that's the last attempt at doing an Irish accent tonight. Right, Quick recap. Number 1 looked like that, but what is it? Number 2 was that one. Don't be too clever. You know it. Number 3 was that one. Very tasty. Number 4, a bit less so. Number 5, very famous. Number 6, it is what it is. Number 7, number 8, oh my word, it's back. Number 9, and number 10. Now, would you like 10 bonus points to make up for all the ones you didn't know? Of course you would. Here is your bonus question. Which food item has its own theme park, would you believe, in Ireland? You've got to be quite specific. Which food item has its own theme park in Ireland? I guess it comes down to how well you know your island. But come on, you all knew this was coming. It is St. Patrick's Day. Okay then, our next round is, as always, Udisten. But it's the Shamrock edition. 10 famous faces with a shamrock covering a bit of their face, and you have to tell me who they are. And of course, they all come from the island of Ireland. Udisten. Often seen on the telephone. Everybody got that one? He often pops up in this quiz. Number 2 looks like that, but Udisten. Now, there's hundreds of people now going, oh, what is his name? What is his name? Oh, I've seen him 100 times, but what's his name? Number 3, Udisten. Give you a clue, he's an actor and he's been in hundreds and hundreds of films, but do you know his name? Our 4th famous face from Ireland looks like that, but Udisten. Another face that always pops up in this quiz. Number 5 is this person here, whose name you may have mentioned already. And our sixth famous Irish person looks like that. But who is it? See, slightly easier that one, I reckon. Or maybe not. Number 7. Who dis den? Yes, they're all Irish. Yes, they are. Your next famous person is that one. But do you know his name? Number 9. Number 9 looks like a very famous gentleman he is indeed. And top of the shop, this is your 10th famous face. We are deliberately covering a part of his face that would give it away, let me put it that way. Right, 10 famous faces and your chance to have a quick think and fill in any gappies you might have. Right then, here's another quick look at them and see how you get on. Number 1. Often on the phone. Number 2. He's not from Birmingham. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. And number 10. And now here's your chance to get yourself 10 bonus questions. Who dis den? 10 bonus points. If you can tell me who this is. This was them when they were quite young. It's all in the eyes. Ten points up for grabs if you know that. Right then, our final round this week. You'll never guess what it is. You'll never guess. It's Out of Tune Alfie. Songs made famous by Irish artists. Out of Tune Alfie is where I sing you some lyrics from famous songs. You get 1 point for the song and 1 point for the artist, with the slight disadvantage that I cannot sing, which makes the game somewhat harder. Let's see how you get on. Turn up those speakers, folks. Number 1. Forgive me is all that I can say. Years gone by and still words don't come easily. There you go. 1 point for the singer and 1 point for the song. One more time I hear you cry. Okay. Forgive me is all that I can say. Years gone by and still in words don't come. I started too high. Right, your second song goes a bit like this. One man caught on a barbed wire fence. One man he resist. But what's the singer and what's the song? One man caught on a barbed wire fence. One man he resist. Sing it through in your head. It always helps. Number 3. In the misty morning fog, with our hearts a thumping and do. One more time, okay, if you insist. In the misty morning fog, with our hearts thumping and do my. Number 4 sounds a bit like it. Well, no, it doesn't sound anything like this actually, but thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. If you just tuned in, I do apologise. We're playing Out of Tune Alfie, where I sing songs and you have to tell me the singer and the song. But I can't sing, which is what the twist is. Thunder only happens when it's raining. You get the idea. 1 point for the singer, 1 point for the song. Here's number 5. I go out every night and sleep all day since you took your love away. I go out every night and sleep all day since you took your love away. Dum, dum, dum. You know it. You do know it. You do know it. Right, number 6. All day long I hear people talking out loud. 1 point for the singer, 1 point for the song. All day long I hear people talking out loud. It's in a very famous movie. And remember, they're all Irish, you see, because it's St Patrick's Day. I know. You think we just throw this together? Number 7. And I have never seen that dress you're wearing, or the highlights in your hair to catch your eyes. What's the singer? What's the song? If you've ever been to a wedding, you'll know it. You'll know it. And I have never seen that dress you're wearing, or the highlights in your... never gonna get it twice. Or the highlights in your hair that catch your eyes. It reminds me of a little joke. But going out with someone with a glass eye. I didn't know she had a glass eye till it came out in conversation. Right, number 8. The moment I met you, I swear, I felt as if something somewhere had happened to me, which I couldn't see. But what's the singer? And what's the song? 1 point for each. One more time? Okay then. The moment I met you, I swear, I felt as if something somewhere had happened to me, which I couldn't see. I have to stop there, you see. I have to stop. Right, number 9. Nobody's got to go to school today. She's going to make them stay at home. Ooh. And nobody's going to go to school today. She's going to make them stay at home. Home. Don't give too much away. All right, I won't. And your last one tonight. They were asking if you were around, how you was and you could be found. I told them you were living downtown, driving all the old men crazy. They were asking if you were around, how you was and where you could be found. I told them you were living downtown, driving all the old men crazy. But what comes next? If you know what comes next, you'll know the answer. Those are your 10 song lyricals. Have a quick think, fill in any gaps, and I'll be back with a quick recap. Right, quick recap of our song lyrics, and to save you all, this time I shall just read them. Number 1, forgive me. Is that all you can say? Years gone by and still words don't come easily. Number 2, one man caught on a barbed wire fence, one man he resist. Unlucky man. Number 3, in the misty morning fog with our hearts are thumping in you. Number 4, thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. Number 5, I go out every night and I sleep all day since you took your love away. Number 6, all day long I hear people talking out loud. I do, actually. Number 7, and I have never seen that dress you're wearing or highlights in your hair that catch your eyes. Number 8, the moment I met you, I swear, I felt as if something somewhere had happened to me which I couldn't see. Number 9, and nobody's going to go to school today, she's going to make them stay at home. Number 10, They were asking if you were around, how you was, and if you could be found. I told them you were living downtown, driving all the old men crazy. 1 point for the singer, 1 point for the song. Anyway, you've got a gap, just write something Irish in quick because the answers are coming up. Right then, time to put you all out of your misery with the answers. Today's big, juicy St. Patrick's Day quiz. Here are your answers to the bits and bobs round. General knowledge questions, all to do with Ireland. What lies on top of an Irish coffee? Well, the cream does. Number 2, the instrument that Sharon Corr plays is a fiddle. Fiddle, Sharon Corr, it all fits together nicely. Number 3, what music competition did the priest and Father Ted enter? They entered the Eurovision. Number 4, a traditional Irish stew has lamb. Or kid, actually, but lamb will do, lamb will get you a point. Number 5, Armagh, the Orchard County, is famous for its apples. Who duetted on with Westlife on Against All Odds? It was Miss Mariah Carey. The Irish islands that are also a woolly jumper are the Aran Isles, Aran jumper. And the circle at the centre of a Celtic cross is meant to look like the sun. The sun. The Irish actor who played James Bond, remember James Bond's been played by a Scot, an Irishman, a Brit and an Australian. It's Pierce Brosnan's the Irishman. And number 10, if you were eating a box tea, you would be eating a potato cake, something which I think you might see in another round. Then I gave you the chance to win 10 bonus points. How many times has the Republic of Ireland won the Eurovision Song Contest? Did you guess? Did you have a guess? Did you have a guess? Shall I put you out of your misery? Yes, I shall. It's 7. 7 times the Republic of Ireland have won. Round number 2, Paddy Pictures. Pictures of music done as dingbats. Okay? So number 1, well, that could only be The Cause. Number 2, well, what is it? It's the, and it's underneath tones. It's the Undertones. Number 3, it's a J and Edward Norton. So what do you get? You get Jedward. I gave you clues. You can't say I didn't give you clues. Number 4, on a plate, it was given to you, the Cranberries. Number 5, no girls allowed because it's a boy zone. Number 6, tricky one. A screenplay, also known as a the script, you see. Then we got a little bit more crueler. All right. Queen Elizabeth, also known as Lizzie. Thin Lizzie. And number 10, well, it's a truck, a special type of truck, and it's pushing snow, so it's got to be Snow Patrol. Number 9, that was a gift. A van, and if you know the supermarket, Van Morrison. And what we got for number 10? Well, Irish music, Irish musicians. We've already mentioned the band. Oh no, we haven't yet, but we will do. The band is U2, and the guitarist is called The Edge. Yeah, that's The Edge. Yeah, that one everybody deletes when they get a new computer. Right, moving on to the bonus question. It was cruel, but when you think about it, in there, that's a greenhouse, also known as a hothouse. And what are they? They are flowers. So the answer's got to be the hothouse flowers. Oh, I know. Our next round was called Fill Your Face. Fill Your Face means it's pictures of food. And did you get what they were? They're all to do with St Patrick's Day in Ireland. Number 1, Colcannon. Number 2, as simple as it's a full Irish breakfast. But I'll also accept an Ulster fry-up. Number 3. What do you think they are? That's the box tea we were talking about earlier. Pancakes. Number 4. Number 4 is a seafood chowder. Number 6, simple, nice and simple, soda bread. Number 6, this is number 6. Number 6, simple as baked ham, to go with our Colcannon. Baked ham. If you put ham, half a point. Baked ham. Not roasted, baked. Okay. I mean, it was so easy, we have to be quite specific. Number 7, do you know what it is? It's called barmbrack. And number 8, don't let me see that picture again. Number 8 is Crubreen. It's pig trotters. Oh my. Number 9, there it is the Irish stew, in the name of the law, thank you very much. And number 10 is coddle. If you've been making coddle for years and didn't know what it was called, that's what it is. There you go. Right then, bonus question. Which food item has its own theme park? I'm not making it up, it's absolutely true. It's a certain type of crisp. And if you know you're Irish, then you'll know it's Tayto Crisps at Tayto Park. An entire amusement park after a crisp. Our next round, Ood Disten. They're all famous Irish people with a shamrock covering a bit of their face. Number 1. Whoever this is, I'm going to hunt you down. It's Liam Neeson. Number 2. You know his face. Do you know his name? Cillian Murphy. Number 3. Another one of those Do you know his name? Gabriel Byrne. Number 4 is Colin Farrell, who's often in our picture round, hiding away somewhere. Number 5 was our famous James Bond man. Pierce Brosnan's the answer. Number 6, on to the comics now, is Dara O'Brien. Number 7, a point if you wrote down Ronan Keating. And number 8, another one, do you know his name? Chris O'Dowd. Number 9, the late great Richard Harris. And number 10, if you'd seen his mouth, you would have known straight away it was Shane MacGowan. Ten famous faces and a bonus question, who dis then? Possibly just the most famous Irishman in the world who ever lived. Oscar Wilde. A very young Oscar Wilde. I might pinch his hat for next week's show. Okay, on to our final round. Out of 2 now for you. Get 1 point for the song, you get 1 point for the singer. In between all of the bum notes, did you work out? Forgive me is all that I can say. Years gone by and still words don't come easily. Like sorry, it's baby, can I hold you tonight? Ta! Did you get a chance to sing the whole song in your head? If you did, and you wrote Boyzone and Baby Can I Hold You Tonight, you got 2 points. One man caught on a barbed wire fence in the name of love by U2. Pride is the name of the song. In the name of the love is the in brackets bit. If you wrote in the name of love, you can have a point. I'm feeling generous. It's St. Patrick's Day. And if you wrote U2, you get another point. In the misty morning fog with our hearts pumping in you, my brown-eyed girl. Brown-Eyed Girl by Van Morrison. Number 4, thunder only happens when it's raining. It's The Cause, and it's called Dreams. Number 5, I go out every night and sleep all day. I bet she's been to the hairdressers. It's Sinead O'Connor, Nothing Compares to You. Why, thank you. Number 6, all day long I hear people talking out loud. We've had his band, this is when he went on his own, and it's When You Say Nothing at All by Ronan Keating. Number 7, I've never seen that dress you're wearing, The Lady in Red by Christopher. Did you get it? Number 8, the moment I met you, I swear. It's a girl's name. Which girl? Claire. And the singer is Gilbert O'Sullivan. Number 9, and nobody's going to go to school today. It's going to make them stay at home. Tell me why I don't like Mondays. If you're regulars on the quiz, there is no excuse for not getting that. We had that a couple of weeks ago. And they were asking if you were around, how you was and where you could be found. I told them you were living downtown, driving all the old men crazy because the boys are back in town by Thin Lizzy. And that is your answers. All you have to do now is look wherever you got a tick and give yourself a point, and wherever you got a cross, don't. Add them all up And if you're on the Facebookie, you can write your team name and your score in the comments. If you're on the YouTube, hello, you can put it in the comments section there and let us know how you got on. That is the big juicy quiz for St. Patrick's Day. I've got to try and pick up this sausage because it's not over till Alfie waves the sausage. Alfie, wave the sausage. He's not going to do it. Here you go. I'll see you next week, and it will be our 1 year anniversary for the big juicy quiz, so don't miss it. Next Wednesday night, 8 o'clock. Tell your friends. I'll see you then. Bye bye.